Hey, SoloGamer here, and we're still playing Eldritch Horror, and we are back. Oops, knocked him off. And when we last left, it was going to be our hero's turn. Or is it going to be the Mythos phase? I think it was going to be the Mythos phase. So let's draw us a Mythos card and see what bad happens. Legitimate banking. Alright, first thing we're going to do is we're going to move the track here. And we have one of these symbols out, so we move the Doom track. And plus we have an Eldritch token on there, so we move the Doom track again. Then it looks like we're going to have a monster surge. So we're going to put two monsters here at Istanbul. See, we have a Night Gaunt and a Ghost. Okay. Then we're going to spawn clues, so we'll spawn two clues. We're at 14 here and number 1 here. Okay, and then it has an event. The lead investigator gains a debt condition. If the lead investigator already had a debt condition, he resolves the reckoning effect on that card, treating all die rolls as ones. Well, he doesn't have a debt condition, so there we go. So we get him a debt condition. Okay, and that would be Mark, who gets his debt condition. Of course, he's already got the internal injury condition. He's just full of conditions. And it's his turn to go and see what he's going to do. Well, he's going to do a local action and try to get rid of this debt condition that he just got. So he has to do an influence 2. And he passed, so we got rid of that debt condition. And then he's going to move over here to Arkham and try to shut that gate. Okay, it's Jacqueline Fine's turn. And she's at the Amazon, and she's not going to do a thing there. She's going to move to the city here and see what she can do. She has a travel ticket, so so she's going to do an influence test. And she fails, but then she's going to spend her ship ticket and go to that rumor event. And then it's Silas's turn. And let's see what he should do. Well, he has a detained here, so he can't do a local action because he is here in the seat. No, I'm sorry, he was here, right? Oh, wait, he can, I don't know what he can do. See, he says, okay. Okay, well, the only thing he can do is try to get rid of that detained condition. And he does not, so he's stuck there. Okay, and that's their turn. And what we forgot to do, we forgot at the end of the Mythos phase, we had 2 Eldritch tokens on here, so we solved this mystery right here. And we can put them back. And so let's have a look see what the next mystery is. Seed of the Daemon Sultan. When this card enters play, place the mystery token on Saguska. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we'll put that there. As an encounter, an investigator on Tunguska may attempt to search for signs of the impact in the dead forest. If he passes, he discovers the strange green meteorite. He may spend 2 clues to place one Eldritch token on this card. At the end of the mystery phase, if there are Eldritch tokens on this card equal to half the investigators, solve the mystery. Okay, that don't seem too bad. We get a couple more clues and everything. We could do that. So Silas is over here in Arkham, and what he's going to do is he's going to try to close that gate. And City of the Great Race. You find others who, like you, have had their consciousness pulled into alien bodies from throughout time. You try to convince them to share their knowledge. And he does an influence test. And he failed horribly on that. Okay, you gain nothing from speaking to them. Just being around them sets you on edge. Your mind might unhinge if you continue to push yourself without resting. Gain a paranoia condition and lose 1 sanity unless you become delayed. Okay, well, he chooses to become delayed, so we're going to do that. And we didn't shut that gate, which was terrible. Okay. And now it's Jacqueline's turn, and she's over here on that rumor. As an encounter, may attempt to find the uncharted isle. She has 3 observations, so see what she can do. Oh, she failed that. But she's going to spend a clue token. Failed. And she's going to spend another one. Jeez, failed. So, she spends these clue tokens. But she can trade with these guys here anytime. Okay, so she cannot solve that rumor. Okay, so that was terrible. And he has a C space. So let's see what he gets. A group of intimidating syndicate You discover a signal fire on a small island, but you don't find any people. You search the beach for signs of life. Can anybody pass the test this round? Hell no. If you pass, gain 1 clue in a random ally. If you fail, the mission remains unsolved. Gain a paranoia condition. So that round was totally god-awful. Nobody passed any damn thing. That really pisses me off on that. Okay, so let's go. And it's now time for the mythos phase. My God, that was awful. Alright, it's another rumor. So let's spawn some clue tokens here. And we spawn one at 20, which is here, and at San Francisco. And we're going to put 3 eldritch tokens on this. When this card enters play, spawn the TikTok Men epic monster on space 21. When it is defeated, solve this rumor. When there are no eldritch tokens on this card, discard all clues on the game board, and then each investigator discards all clues. So we got to put 3 eldritch tokens on that. Oh, now we got this, and we got to put the TikTok Man on rumor on space 21. So here's the TikTok Man. As you can see, you cannot spend clues to reroll dice during this combat encounter. Toughness is equal to number of investigators plus 2, so they got a 5 toughness. Okay, so we'll put them on space. What did I say? Do that 21, which is right here, Australia. All right. So it's Jacqueline's turn, and she's going to stay there, and she is going to. No, she won't do anything. She's going to test her lore to gain 2 more clues. Alright, we passed that one. So she loses 1 sanity and gains 2 clues. Jesus. Alright, so Silas, he's got to perform a local action. If he can't do anything, alright, so he can get rid of that detained condition. Jeez. And he is going to rest to try and see if he can get rid of this card. And he can. So he got rid of the paranoia. Okay. And then Mark, we stand him up. He was delayed. So it's Jacqueline's turn, and she's going to again try to get rid of that rumor. So she rolls. Let me see. Hold on, that dice was there. I can't remember which one it was, so we re-roll. Okay, she failed, but she's going to spend another token. Fail. I got it. Holy cow, it took all that to get it. Okay, so she places 2 clue tokens. That's what solved this rumor. So she solves that rumor. Alright, so that rumor is done. We have solved it. Thank God. Okay. And then Silas, he is in the sea. So let him do another sea encounter here. One of the sailors speaks in a strange ancient dialect. You try to communicate with the man based on obscure languages you have studied. Check your lore. Well, he only has 1 lore, so. Oh, and he passed. Holy cow. If you pass, the man teaches you a chant, gain 1 spell. If you fail, he growls an unintelligible phrase, gain a curse condition. What's a good thing I passed on that? And he gains this Blessing of Isis spell. Okay. Alright, so let's continue on. We'll move the first player token back to Silas. And let's continue on here. And we got a gate movement. So we put it there, but there are no gates out there like that, so we're okay. Reckoning effect. Let's see, the Night Gaunt here has one. If there's an investigator on the space, move him 1 space and he becomes delayed. Otherwise, move this monster 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. So it's going to be 1, 2. We have to discard 1 eldritch token from that. And let's see here. We have an internal injury card for Mark, so we have to test that. He passed. Oh, and we have to do the Dark Young. And that doomed. Dang, man, that was terrible. Okay, so now we did that. Now we put up a new gate. And Sydney. And then we have the event. Each investigator may do one of the following: gain 1 clue, gain 1 asset, or gain 1 spell. Okay. Well, I'm going to let some people start gaining some assets here. And Silas here. What do we gain? Well, we have the Holy Water. We have the Vatican Missionary. Every one of these are pretty good. We will take the Holy Water. And we will let Silas do that. So we replace that. The 45 automatic. Well, we will definitely give that to Jacqueline. She needs that. And the last one is the dynamite. And we will take that and we will give that to Mark. So, and then Urban Guide. Okay. So that was actually pretty good. Wasn't too bad. And so now it is Silas's turn. And he is going to move here to Sydney. I wonder if he should go try to get the TikTok man. No, he's not going to wait. He's going to try to seal that gate. And he will try to do another influence action to try to see if he can get something here. And he got 2 successes. So let's see what he can get. Well, he can't get that. Let's get the Arcane Scholar, because he can test his lore better with that. So that was a good little thing. Ooh, the Holy Cross. That's not bad. Alright, Mark's turn. Mark's going to stay there. He's going to try to close that gate down as well. He can either heal, prepare to travel. Let's see here. Well, let's see. Let him rest so he can get another health. And see if he can get rid of that injury card. And he cannot, no. Alright, well, so he's going to stay there. He's done. Well, he can do one more action. We rested. Let him do prepare for... Let him prepare for travel, and this time he'll get a train ticket. Alright, it's Jacqueline's turn. And we want to try to get her to head towards that rumor over there. So she's in a C space. She'll rest, and that's one action. And she will move here. Let me see, how many is that going to take her to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeesh. So let her move to Arkham. If he doesn't succeed in closing that, then she'll close it, and then he can move. Alright, so it is our turn here. So let Silas go first, and he's going to try to close this gate. Yugoth. The Mygo refused to go near the city of the Green Pyramids. You summon your courage and explore this abandoned area. Do a will test. You may reroll one die when resolving a test during combat encounter. Okay, so he has a 3 will. And he passed. You run from the... Oh, I'm sorry. You find lost treasure. Gain 1 artifact. Okay, we will do that. And so he gains the Necronomicon. That's not the great one, but okay. You hear sounds coming from within the pyramids and look for a place to hide. Observation -1. Oh, he failed that. So it looks like he won't be doing that. If you pass, stay out of sight and threat's gone, close this gate. If you fail, you wake up uncertain what happened, gain an amnesia condition. Okay, so that wasn't any good. And now it's Mark's turn, and he's going to try to close the gate. And he's at Yugoth 2. You discover a fetid creature with wings and webbed feet. The beast is strange, like something from your wildest dreams. You may spend 1 clue token to resolve the pass effect. If you do not spend the clue token, resolve the fail effect. The creature is terrifying, but if you keep your calm, you'll be able to overpower it. Test your will. Well, he's got a will of 5, so that's good odds there. And we did it with a 1 success. If you pass, you subdue the creature and use it to return home. Close this gate. And that's what he will do. So we've closed that gate. At least we got one of them closed. And now it's her turn. And she is in Arkham. Alright, the Silver Twilight Lodge members ask you several riddles to prove your knowledge. Okay. Well, she has a lore +1, so she will get 4 or 5 dice. And she succeeds with the 6 there. If you get past, they instruct you in their ways, gain 1 spell. So she gains a Feed the Mind spell. Okay, so that worked out pretty good on that one. Alright, well, we sort of had a little bit of success there. So, let's do the Mythos phase and see what we got. Alright, so we have a gate movement, which goes here. And we have one of them out like that at Sydney, so the Doom track's going to move 1 time. We have a Reckoning. So the Night Gaunt moves over to Arkham. Let's roll for the Dark Young. Shoot. God, I keep messing that up. Alright, let's roll for Amnesia. He has a 3 will, so he fails. Suddenly, the terrible memories of the profane ritual return to you. How merciful your mind had been to you to forget your horrible deeds. Now that you remember truth, you know you will soon have to hold up the end of your bargain. Gain a Dark Pact condition. Okay, and now we have to test strength for Mark for his injury condition. And he failed. Man, I'm rolling terrible. Lose 1 health. Alright. And now we have the get rid of the eldritch token there. Spawn a new gate. San Francisco. Put a new monster on there. And we have a color of outer space. Ew. And it goes to where we needed to go. That's terrible. The lead investigator gains 1 ally asset from the deck. Okay, and the lead investigator is him, and he will gain the missionary. Alright, and that's it for this round. We're going to come back and start again. Hopefully we have better luck. See you then.